headache coming out of the screen. He looks concerned. He does.
Our pickups. This is a test for OG. I think this is a test for OG and a test for OP's Tinker.
Totally, and you also look at the way that the crowd reacted there at the very beginning. They got Tinker and Lifestealer, both of these incredibly signature heroes, and they say that in this series we're not going to be and shine back from what you have. We're going to try and run something to get it. And I'm looking at the Night Stalker too and trying to figure out how this is going to work, because it's a hero that sometimes does run into problems just getting his towers ran down all across the map. And do you feel like OG's lineup might come online a little bit late for this, or do you think that it's going to be okay?
No, I think their timing is going to be fine. It's just a question of whether or not they can keep that timing window that they have and keep hitting with little to no mistakes. Clockwork and Night Stalker are super aggressive heroes. They love to be able to find these pickoffs. The problem is that IG are going to be playing pretty 4-man heavy and trying to be either aggressive or playing around the Tinker, one or the other. So I'm not entirely sure if Clockwork is going to be able to find his openings. That's the problem. Is like Clockwork is an offlane hero. It's super hard for him to be able to find windows into the game because of the fact that there's teams so grouped up. You don't get these traditional solo pickoffs very easily. And this is why Tinker is one of the few meta heroes that Clockwork is he becomes a viable pickup because that hero is solo so often.
Well, you can see right here as well, Burning coming to contest the farm a little bit at least. S4 does look like he might have another cogs up. He's going to be able to push him twice, so very low minute to start this one off.
Yeah, it does mean that this whole entire play, he's protecting the bound rune. That's fantastic. It does mean his creep equilibrium is not going to be as ideal. He could have done like the Bulba trick and done like a double cog situation, but S4 is playing selfless here, trying to protect the Alchemist bounty rune as best he can. He's just kind of like standing there. He's got this Nyx Assassin with a 4-man shield. Really tough to be able to eat through because his high armor and high health regen. So the harassment of these heroes.
Oh, and first blood drawn by Burning in the bottom lane. Just getting a bit too far forward. And I guess Clockwork not having the capability to cast out the cogs in that instance. Maybe it was on cooldown?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was because he only got caught by one real big spell, right?
Did he get the heat through off that? Oh. He was going to take it and apply a little bit of harassment. No mana right now for the Crystal Maiden to make anything happen, but can still at least deny away that rune from
his visage and manage to pressure like they should. Here we're seeing it.
Yeah, big stun now on XSS. They're trying to bring him down, but No-Tail is really the one that's in trouble. Void slowing him down, but it's not enough to be able to create that kill. They are still going to get the kill onto the Batrider, but now Bobica maybe a little bit of trouble as well. Soul Assumption is starting to stack up, and it looks like that Alchemist has CS at this point. That is not where you want to be. S4 gone on again by Burning. The right click's coming through, but without any other great control. They are rotated in the CM, and with the phase boots, they might be able to pull it in, but a good cog, salve up, S4 playing it safe.
S4 holding to the right-hand side, trying to get the most of his healing self, because he knows like the CM could pop up. Not sure if he realizes, no, they do have a ward.
Well, in the meantime, XSS goes down in the top lane. And S4 gone upon again. They do have a way to control him. Frostbite used, slowed up, rooted. Battery is still trying to create that separation. Does manage to get him.
It's kind of tough for them just to be able to burst down one hero.
Ooh, and actually Fly is now going to possibly drop, taking a lot of damage. Manages one Soul Assumption before he gets off, but No-Tail under fire is going to end up dropping. Maybe Jerex, can he be the difference maker? Bobica off of the Mango does have another impale, but they do not decide to go on to
Bobica. Okay. I am surprised he has his level 6 already.
Oh, he's going to walk into a ward, though. Yeah. They might set up on this. Jerex is baiting it out. Oh, they're going to be able to find this kill in just a second, maybe? They're not bringing in the rest of the heroes. S4 is going to rotate up towards top. They throw the Void now, keeping their eyes on, drop another sentry. There's the hook shot in, and S4 able to find that kill.
I think they wanted to wait until the...
Oh my. They're there. A lot of damage. OP is going to TP in, and they do find that kill. Burning picking it up.
See if they can get the familiar as well. Looks like not quite enough.
One nice thing about this too is that the Fly was able to get a lot of experience in the mid lane while they left, but now they decided to go for it. Ana is diving deeper this one. He's going to hit the silence, and Burning going to find that kill. Now looking for more. Jerex is going to go down as well. Can they find any more? I don't know if they're quite going to get within range. As up top, Clockwork, he's also in some trouble. He's trying to bring that feud, but it's not going to happen. Oh man, OG under fire early on in this one.
They are just not getting the connections. Now, no tail. I don't think Bernie actually gets this. I mean, he can. It's going to be just enough. Oh, no.
Oh, went for the infest, but it wasn't quite enough damage.
Now he's a little bit overextended, baby. No, OP covers them pretty well. But it's...
They're keeping into that one. That might have been a bit too bold by OG. You can feel, though, that they want to make something happen here.
Yeah, absolutely. They should, right? It's nighttime with a Night Stalker. It's your second night, which is normally the most effective night of all for Night Stalkers around, especially the support ones. So they have to make something happen here. But IG are covering themselves really well. They're choosing the right kind of engagements. What I love about IG and OP Tinker is it's not just OP and how he plays the Tinker, it's how his team plays around him. They like to group up a lot with the Tinker, a lot more, right? What OP does is he protects their tower pushes. It's kind of similar to a Terrorblade.
Now a jump forward. I mean, their power pushes are going to be pushed, and you're going to see S4 also get caught. He does still have that hook shot if he wants to try and turn onto this, but as you said, they're there. They've got the march of the machines going. There's a chance for rockets and lasers to come out as well after the fact, and this tier 1 tower is going to drop.
Yeah, it's just spiraling out of control for OG. What happened was they had bad couple engagements, right? They... Oh, Q?
Okay, that's something.
That's a one-off. Consolation prize for OG, essentially. Plenty of other Aghanim Scepters that are quite strong to give away.
Oh, SSS holds back in one. That's Fly. It's a decent kill, absolutely. But I'm sure that they're hoping for a little bit more as well.
I think Fly really likes this vintage, 5 support sort of situation, because it's like, well, you killed me, but I'm still doing something, right? I still got my birds to be able to work around. I can farm, I can check out Roshan. He's scouting the pit right now. It's like 1 minute until Rosh is up.
Wow, and another pickup here. Anna just gonna let him die in an acid spray. No respect.
Cool guys don't look at kills, Gabe.
That's something I need to learn, definitely.
It's spell immunity game, right? Because the Vengeance Aura is really big. I think 90% of the time you're going to go for that. But he's only really increasing his own damage. You've got this Life Stealer who's a big problem.
Maybe there's not even a problem with S4 can find him. Q actually is going to interrupt it. I'm not sure if he was aiming for him or not, but nonetheless, they will take that kill on the CM.
Another Aghanim Scepter coming in fast. What's that going to be? Is that going to be by being able to get like the Tandemitis and playing some efficiency games? Most of the time, Tandemitis here, it's like Aghanim Scepter going to Clockwork.
Jarek's chasing. He wants this one bad. Swap from a million miles away. XSS going to drop. Rolica not even able to make that separation. S4 jumps in, pushes back 2 with the calls. Can they take any more? That's going to be an Axe Laser starting to spray out damage, and OG forced it back. But still, big kill. Needs to get on top of that Tinker. A Bleak Dagger now picked as well for the Night Stalker. That Operation Silence is amazing.
Yeah, what did OP really do about that?
Ana gets jumped on. He's in there in the middle of it, but they pull back in. No tail is going to be now caught up by the Batrider, and OP might start going to the down. Ana very low. They've got the Q damage cut out as well. OP might continue the chase, but he's actually out of mana. So they need to hold on for a second. Another stun onto Ana. They're starting to bring him down. The man took Katie. Get out of there. It doesn't look like it. Burning is going to find the kill. So huge for IG.
Great job. IG planned that fight out really well. This whole entire time they've been stuck in there.
That does still get the instant kill, if I'm not mistaken. I think I remember seeing Bench just dropping to that, and maybe even an Enchantress taking it over at some point.
Yeah, I'll be real. I have no idea about the spirit, because I can't say.
Step back in. They caught the Batrider, though, and this ends up looking a little bit bad for the side of OG, at least to start, although OP's taking down the Visage, so maybe they can't turn this back around, force down to the high ground, but they swap back in Bernie, separating him from the rest of the team. There's no defensive there. S4's caught out OP as well. Now trying to take down more Bernie, running away. Q pops the ulti to just try and zone them out to the best of their abilities. And S4 saves at the last second. No tail comes in the clutch. The magic missile chases. It's the 4 steps, keeping him alive. IG somehow, some way, get away with that one. Q is still going to die, but now the sheep stick spam as well as the lasers getting thrown out.
S4 needs to be careful. We can't come too close, right? We've got both rockets and bouncing laser that could potentially catch him out. They could try and take advantage of this small window where they know the Tinker is still kind of recharging, and Burning was low on HP. I think they might have used a shrine there. 2 more minutes. Could be you have a bouncing laser come in there. It's not the
Oh, he's using the creeps though. That's really smart. And now they actually pull him back and immediately swapped out by No Tail. No more flaming lasso there.
and they still haven't used their BKB for Anna. So he can go high ground with real confidence here. This is definitely a tier 3 tower down, and maybe even a melee Rax.
They're going to keep up the pressure as Hans goes in, catches there onto the Batrider. There's a silence crippling fear onto the lifesteal. He doesn't have an answer to this. They're going to be able to swap out Anna, keeping him alive for the moment. Still, that Spike Carapace controlling up Anna. It's going to back out, but again,
They took the tier 3 atop, and they're going to take the top lane Rax. If they don't actually get this fight at bottom lane and deal with top.
BKB popped. Anna just wants to hit the barracks. Didn't even end up going for it. And yeah, they're taking it. The melee, or the birds doing work up here top.
Got a bunch of damage onto that ranged Rax. That is not going to be repaired.
OP can try and take it down. Maybe he's suicide, grouped up, ready to start going for mid.
What's our Nexus Assassin up to? Is he just like, he was really deep in there. I'm not sure if he was just hoping for a pickoff.
They weren't finding it, and now Bernie, they do force step on it forward, but able to force step him back, just playing back and forth here. Nyx is also going to be able to get out of a good amount of damage. Silence onto Bernie. Ulti versus CM, not really doing all that much, but they are going to be able to control Anna, bringing him inside. Can they pull him in? Another swap comes up from No Tail. The low cooldown now, as Force jumps back in, they go for some more force step play, trying to get away, but they manage to get it. Jim on the ground, but more importantly, that's Batrider dead. 60 seconds, no buyback.
And 100 arcane root, so there's no downtime to chemical rage. He just keeps on coming back and there's another swap. It just doesn't stop.
They're constantly keeping him surviving, and OP can throw out all this damage that he wants, but he got so much regen. The BKB's been popped. They do have some control in him, but OP again going to be controlled by S4. They push him back with the calls, burning through the mana. He's silenced yet again. Jarex had picked up an Orchid in the meantime, and also here to the sides. You got the birds taking down the barracks. They're doing a hell of a lot of damage, but No Tail will not be stopped.
They just have this constant sieging mechanic that OG I just don't have an answer for it. They keep on trying to make this go, but it's just not happening. They can't bring down 81 hero, and then they just back off and regen again because Anna's really the only one who's taking damage. He just plays off of chemical rage. They're gonna go again. They're gonna attack top lane again. Oh,
swap again. Why not? Burning. See you later. He's gone after the buyback. This is a tier 3 down. OP is getting lasered himself. And it looks like OG going to be content with just that. They have split pushed him to hell and barreled down the lane at the same time.
Perfect. They've got some items to pick up, some big ones. They've got Moon Shard, another one completed builder. I don't think he has a better option. Oh, their Xbox on this.
Breaking it out. They get the silence on the XSS. He pops his BKB, but not able to find it. And now here Anna going to end up stunning himself. He's not going to be able to They are going to be able to get that kill. Maybe going to be able to find more. No Tail's going to go down. Double kill for OP. Can they get anything else off the back of that? Frostbiting for the moment, and it does look like they're going to be able to take down that illusion of the vengeful.
Oh, they the Rex! Oh no! Stop the familiars!
They pop the glyph.
Yeah, that's still something gained for OG, right? Bad fight, for sure, bad fight. But they still forced a glyph. When Alchemist and Venge are back up, they go high ground again. The melee Rax could just die into 2 rounds of familiars.
IG, they want to make the most of this one. There's still buybacks on the Venge and the Al.
And the familiars the creeps are always kind of pushing in. Backdoor protection is just not something that's real reliable. Here they come. Round 2 is going to be real close. They're losing a lot of their damage. And yeah, it's not going to be enough.
I mean, they can go back in for another round. Your Tinker is not going to be able to take them down as quickly because it's not going to refract the laser, obviously.
I was about to say, Tinker's not sticking around to laser that, so looks like they will take it.
Yeah, and instead, this is the movement up for high ground.
Yeah,
they got those buybacks. Burning, they're there. They forced the glyph. They haven't bought back yet on the Alchemist. It looks like the call is for tier 4s. That is a really bold move here.
They need to force this buyback from Alchemist.
Okay, Bobica there as well. They get swapped back in. He's trying to go in. He's down low. He's not inside burrowed up, but they haven't been able to jump off. This is huge. This is a buyback on No Tail. They're rooting Jarex, trying to kill him off. He's forced stepped a little bit as well, trying to kill off OP as well. There's the silence. Is able to take it off. Can he start spamming out all this damage? They're lacking damage so much right now, and Alchemist is about to come back up and be online.
They swap back a Life Stealer. He's out of position. position now. There's no way he can make it down from this, I don't think.
Bernie trying desperately to latch onto something. Actually, fast inside of a creep. He's going to stay alive there. Now OP is on top of him. Can they kill him off? He's going to be taken down. Fly is there. They reflect back the soul assumption, but it doesn't matter. Flying back on OP. He wants to get into the fight. Bernie has survived through all of this. Has been able to stun Ana. Can they kill him off? Bernie, they've got so much damage coming out from OP. Oh, but he's not making it wrong. S4 found him. It was enough. OG has done it, I do believe. Everybody dead for hundreds of seconds.
Yeah, it was a good attempt. IG, they had to go down mid. They knew they just couldn't play against the Siege game anymore, so they win happens. Like, it gives you a